Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 4 of Stories from the Low Season. I'm Alex Kemp.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Paradise. Great to be here with you, Alex.
So glad to have you down at the studio again. And in this project, we asked creative writers to write short pieces loosely inspired by each song on the album. And in this case, we reached out to a very established short story writer, Elizabeth Crane, who's amazing and is also a really lovely person.
I love it when that happens.
Right? Not often enough.
No.
And in this case, she wrote a piece called The Youngs, responding to the song Around the Sun. And Around the Sun, I think you always sort of talked about how it's this very perennial song because it's about a birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a song that I came up with some of the lyrics thinking things are going really great in life, but I woke up on tour in a hotel room alone on my birthday. And so it was kind of like, well, things are good, but sometimes when you get what you want, there's like things you didn't think about that come along with it.
So true.
Yeah.
Man. I think this piece really captures that extremely well and has a sort of fun, carefree nature about it. And at the same time, there's a layer that creeps in that makes you realize life's a little more complicated than maybe we saw it when we were teenagers.
Yeah, there's some layers like that are non-obvious until you get to where you're going, and then you're like, oh shit.
Oh shit. So here we go. This is a story called The Youngs, written by Elizabeth Crane, narrated by April Eckfield, inspired by the song Around the Sun by Poolside.
Under a billion stars, on a dune somewhere between Seaview and Ocean Beach, we hold hands, and we know what love is. We don't doubt. There's no reason to. It's all clear to us, as clear as the moon hanging over the ocean. We know everything we need to, really. The olds think they know more, but we know that anything they knew for sure, they knew when they were our age. Summer is our time. We know high school isn't so great, not even for the straight A's, or the sports, or the populars. High school is time between summers studying bullshit we'll never need. We're not going to take trig. We come to Fire Island, piled into the back of our best friend's dad's caddy. And 2 of us, her 2 brothers, her grandmother, who is tinier almost than her little brother, and her cat Heidi in his carrier doubling as a seat. Heidi is a boy, named before they knew. Heidi was Heidi. We know what we need to about it. Summer begins in April, after the water gets turned on, or whenever the weather gets up about 50, or whenever we can convince the moms that we're old enough to take the train out by ourselves and follow the cleanup checklist before we close up the house. We're 15 when this happens the first time. Some of the moms have been letting us stay alone at home for the last year, but some of the moms are unconvinced about this being a good idea. We like boys. We're virgins, but still. Anyway, if it's above 50 and the sun is shining, we can sit on the deck under blankets and tan our faces to create envy in our classmates who will ask us if we went skiing. It's practically summer, we say. Do you see lift tickets on our zippers? We ask these dopes. Some of us have never been skiing at all, but we like being asked as much as we like our own snappy answers. And we like Mondays almost as much as the weekend because we like our snappy answers and we like the truth. We went to our house at the beach. Most of us are the children of doctors, artists and musicians, a couple actors, a couple business owners. Some of us are just their friends, kids who share apartment bedrooms, kids who get summer jobs, any summer job. Our parents don't care what, but we can't just sit around. It's a certain era. Some of us, most of the city kids, go to private school. Some of us are on scholarship. Most of us aren't. Some of us know how lucky we are. Some of us are reminded often by our parents. Some of us feel surly when our parents don't buy us Adidas countries, even though everyone has them. Some of us think about it more than others, but we all agree. We don't talk about it. We know who has a little more and who has a little less and who has less than that. And we know who could afford to buy us one stupid pair of Adidas countries, but won't because they're trying to make a stupid point. None of us actually cares who has Adidas countries or not. We just feel that we have to have them, based on nothing we fully understand. In April, out by ourselves, we are adults, practically homeowners. Even those of us who aren't the kids of the homeowners, even those of us who have never slept alone in an actual house, because we grew up in apartments. We won't try to tell you it's not a little bit scary. There are noises, and there are boys who come around and make more noises because they think such things are funny at midnight, coming around to see if we have any Entenmann's and then leaving dirty plates out to mess with our heads. Very funny, Michael's 1 and 2. We don't believe in ghosts. We heard your clogs on the deck. Come back tonight, like earlier, okay? And we'll watch TV or something. Boys named Michael and John, and sometimes Josh or Jimmy, and once in a while Ricky, are plentiful out at the beach. In the summer, they are lifeguards and tennis pros and camp counselors. Most of them are city boys too, but most of them go to other schools. And out here, we see how they are all so very cute. They are tan and brown and all legs and devil smiles and crispy beach blonde curls. And out here, they look at us. In the city, the muck of other things clutters up their heads. SATs and swim meets. And if they notice us, they act like they don't. At the beach, the boys make promises. The seniors say they'll write, or maybe you can apply to Princeton. We can't apply to Princeton. What we know will not get most of us into Princeton. What we know will be useful in a distant future, where it won't matter if we went to Princeton. Anyway, we don't want to go to stupid Princeton. Some of us want to go to UCLA. It's near the beach. At the beach, we have routines. We wear one bikini and one pair of cutoffs, or one pair of jeans if it's cold, and our drawers maybe contain 2 ringer tees and a navy hoodie if we have a mood. By day, we walk on the beach, sit by the lifeguard stand, take a break to watch Days and drink Tab. Ride bikes into town to play pinball and buy candy, maybe see if there's a softball game. By night, we hang out at the tennis shack, at whoever's house, on stoops in town. We play games. We watch TV on sofas that came with the house. We make fires. We dance in bars. Some of us drink, some of us don't. Some of us get high on the playground by the bay. Some don't. Nobody cares. We leave bars and playgrounds to sit on stoops. We flirt. We flirt with all the boys, and all the boys flirt with us. Flirting is the best. Flirting is so easy. It's sarcasm mixed with eyes. You can borrow that. Sometimes a 24-year-old from a share house will try to flirt with us, which is gross. We don't flirt back. Sometimes a younger boy will try to flirt with us, but you can only go down or up 1 year. That's a rule. Otherwise, it's also gross. Before high school is over, we will have kissed some of the same boys. September through May is a lifetime that makes these boys different boys by the time the next summer comes. The rule is no overlap in the same summer. We will compare notes. Yes, Josh totally kisses that exact weird way. Oh my gosh, yes, Lonelyville Michael is a great kisser. Do you still like him? No? Do you? No? Do you? Wait, maybe I could. Do you? No, I might like OBP Michael. Yes, Ricky has a smug walk and is so not so great as he thinks. We see this as a given, an advantage. We can inform other girls. We walk home on the beach with boys or ride home on their handlebars on the dark streets holding their flashlights. There is nothing better than this. There will never be anything better than this. We know it now, and we will know it when we're old. When the boy we really like this summer is into one of the other girls, that will not be fine. Until next summer, when we will have never cared. What are you even talking about? When one of the boys grows ill, we will hang out at his house and act like everything's fine, because everything is fine. This is a one-off, one of those rare things, and he will be fine, we are so sure. It's the beach. Everything is fine at the beach, and if it's not fine, it will be fine. We will not feel sad about the boy who is ill, because the boy who is ill will be fine. We will all be fine. We are too young to not be fine. We will not get incurable illnesses. No one we know will ever get incurable illnesses. Stop saying that. When one of the boys grows more ill, it will be fall, and we will not know. We will have tethered our minds to the last word we got, that he was doing better. When he grows more ill than that, it will be winter, and we will not know. And when there is the worst news, we will not know about it until next summer, when we don't see one of the boys at the lifeguard stand. When we stop at the lifeguard stand and hear the news, we will shake our heads, dig our feet into the sand, say a few nice things, and wonder what life will be like knowing everything isn't always fine. When it is time to start applying to college, some of us think, what colleges are at the beach? What colleges are our best friends applying to? What's so great about college? Why do we have to even go to college? Because the other option is that we move out and get jobs, our parents say, but we're much too young for jobs. What would we even do? We consider living on Fire Island year-round, bartending maybe. It sounds romantic, but we know deep down that year-round life is not our life. Year-round life is hardcore. They know it, and we know it. They hand us our beers, and they might even smile, but we see it in their eyes. Here's your picture, tiny city babies. So we go to college. Some of us will transfer twice. Some of us will think about transferring, but only drink. Some of us will move back home. Some of us will go back to Fire Island in the summers during college. Most of us get jobs. And forever, all of us will never get this back.
Another year around the sun.